Daniel 9:7a. Lecha Adonai hatzedakah, velanu boshet hapanim, kayom hazeh, leish Yehuda uleyoshvei Yerushalayim. So here we begin with the prepositional phrase, and notice we have the prepositional phrase here as well. In Andrew Steinman's commentary on Daniel, he points out that these two prepositional phrases being fronted are emphatic. And so if you look at how this works out, to you, O Lord, but to us. And so you get this emphatic comparison. And so here's the question of what belongs to the Lord. To you, O Lord, is, here's a verbless clause, is righteousness. Hatzedakah. To you, O Lord, is righteousness. Now, you might be thinking, well, how do you know that's a verbless clause and this is not something like to you, O righteous Lord? And one of the ways that can give this some insight is the accent mark here. This is a pashta. This is a pashta, which is a disjunctive accent, and it's actually a fairly heavy disjunctive accent. And so the fact that you get this accentual division between these two words gives credence to the idea of a verbless clause versus joining them together. I would not be inclined to do that. So, to you, O Lord, is righteousness, but to us is, here's another one, to us is shame of face, shame of faces. Now, this is a way of saying basically you're wearing your shame on your face. Like it is wide open, easy to see. And I think the ESV maybe goes with something like, but to us is open shame or something like that. But here we have shame of face as the day, this one. So we get this together as this day. Then we begin the series of prepositional phrases, and this is going to continue on into the B part of the verse, but I felt like this was a halfway mark. To the men of Judah, and to, lamed preposition, to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. So here we've got a participle, technically, masculine plural construct of the verbal root yashav, those dwelling in Jerusalem. Now, the vowel pointing right here on Jerusalem is a little bit bizarre, but that's just a font issue. If we bounce over here to the BHS, you'll see how they can iron that out here with just putting a little bit of space between there. For some reason, the font in PowerPoint makes that a little wonky, but you can see here we are looking at Yerushalayim just without that yod between the lamed and the mem.